Welcome to this nice view. Figure something out. I feel like it should be possible to figure something out.
Sweetest77 says looks amazing. Heard you guys having fun.
I'm having a lot of fun. Definitely. So we've been just trying to orient it here. You can get a necklace with cool designs on it. And gemstones. Oh, that's kind of pretty. It's a lot of resources. It's 365, yeah. you can't wave at us.
Let's carry an entire PC tower and nuclear power station on her back.
Snapper turtles you play. Oh, wow. That's a big one. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. Hi. I have a chat that thinks your cosplay looks really amazing. And I just wanted to tell you guys. That's all. Oh crap, I was trying to carry the stone home, got caught here. Did they import it from Egypt? Yeah. It's like Murica. So I'm pretty cool. Yeah. So I died, and then I get sacrificed. And then we're traveling on Bifrost. Not Bifrost. Is it Bifrost? I can't remember. And then we're drinking with the gods. What up? This looks weird.
Yeah, like they have good stuff.
Yeah, it's quality.
Yes!
Hold it fast. Til mig. Det er vigtigt, at I får gode billeder. Look at these wings. Russian style, yeah. He's getting a lot of speed. Oh my god. Hello. Welcome to this nice view. Figure something out. I feel like it should be possible to figure something out.
Fire Sweetest 77 says looks amazing. Heard you guys having fun.
I'm having a lot of fun. Definitely. So we've been just trying to orient it here. Yay. Dun, dun, dun. Sorry, I'm just getting stuff prepared.
Head south on Bogensivai, Route 307 toward Frobjørgvei. You're back online. You are on the fastest route. You should reach your destination by 1646.
I hope so. Oops. Whoops.
Origami Pete. Hey.
Hey, Pete. Just give me a second while I'm strapping myself back together.
Origami Pete is now hosting you.
Thank you for the host. I appreciate that. I think it's at south. So we go south. South we go. How are you doing today, Pete? Hope you're doing good.
In 600 meters, turn left onto Bogensivai, Route 329.
Hope I didn't accidentally not turn on the microphone. I feel like that could be a thing I would have done.
Take the next left onto Bogensivai, Route 329. Continue on Route 329 for 8 kilometers.
Screech.
100 meters, turn left onto Kirkegaden. Take the next left onto Kirkegaden, then turn right onto Bergency Bay.
Ja, de har inget annat. Okej.
Continue on Route 329 for 6 kilometers.
There we go. Now we have audio again.
Origami Pete. Now I can.
Has it been like that for long, or?
Origami Pete. Hello.
Hello. I'm not sure why it did that though, because it shouldn't. I don't know when it broke, but I saw you come in and you said hi, and I said hi, and I said thank you for the host, and I'm assuming it was broken by then. I don't know. Hi Farm. Hi Brian. Just trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. I think I'm a bit too loud because it looks like I'm peaking. Well, we'll see if it happens again.
X Morgs. You wow spank X Nemo love.
Hey Nemo. Hello. How is everyone today? Hope everyone is doing good. Wait, yell at me if that happens again, because we need to figure out why it's happening.
Take the next left to stay on Telbeksvej, then turn right onto Sondergaarde. Origami Pete. The clicking of the directional lights is a bit too loud, but you can't fix that rolling on the floor. Laughing, you sound okay. Take the next right onto Sondergaarde, Route 329. Thinking maybe food needs to happen.
Yeah, food. Doesn't sound bad.
Origami Pete. Hi Lily.
I do also have a noise suppression on today.
In 300 meters at the roundabout, continue straight to stay on Sondergaarde, Route 329.
To get rid of, like last stream we had a high-pitched noise that was constant. So that noise suppression should fix that.
In 300 meters at the roundabout, take the third exit onto Oddensby, Route 168.
I'm worried it's gonna break again, because like that didn't fix itself.
Origami Pete. Yeah, your audio sounds super good.
Nice.
In 200 meters at the roundabout, take the first exit onto Faborgvej, Route 329.
The stream was frozen. But it wasn't like a good frozen. It was stuck on like a bunch of gray pixels. I'm still waiting for them to send that part. I contacted them yesterday and asked them when it's gonna happen.
73. We headed today.
We're headed to a forest down south. I can't remember what it's called. Smuttehaver, I think. Smuttehaver, I think it's called in Danish. I don't know how you would translate that to English, but it's like there should be some nature paths down there that we can walk around on. We'll see how good the signal is.
XD Hawks. Oh fuck, now I want pancakes.
Pancakes.
Farm 73. I got cake. Found a restaurant that delivers desserts too.
Oh, nice. Sounds like you live in the right city then.
XD Hawks. CAAAAAKE.
I got a ice cake in the freezer.
Farm 73. Drop package, best kind of cake.
Nice.
XD Hawks. I got cake in the fridge. Though someone posted pancakes on Snapchat and yeah, now I want it again. I have finally got in over it.
Rip.
Origami Pete. KS Nemo RRKS Kappa.
I love how it said Nemo in the middle of that sentence.
Pete. Lol. XD Hawks. I is special with my exes. Origami Pete. Text to speech is funny.
Yeah, it's all right. See how much sunlight we'll have after we arrive. I think it'll did something.
9. Wait till the snow is already gone.
Yeah, it's been gone for a few days.
It's more though.
I think actually or Wednesday it was that it disappeared completely almost. Like we still have a few banks of snow lying around where they've like pushed it up into a pile. Gone. And there's a few devices still. The middle of the lake.
700. Oh, we need to. Refreshing stream completed. 715,209. It was crackling. Origami Pete. Yeah, same here. It's basically spring over here again. Until more snow decides to in 500 again. Meters, turn left onto Algate, Route 32.
Yeah. Is it still crackling?
XD Hawks. I will send you all the feckin' snow from here. Take the next left onto Algate, Route 32. Continue for 8 kilometers.
Soundwire, free version.
Origami Pete. That's a bit of a drive.
8 kilometers, not too bad.
XV Morgs. I was thinking I was gonna be a good bean and do my makeups and all that jazz today. But then I woke up a hobo.
Well, better put him back to sleep then.
XV Morgs. Cool.
Bum, 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 bum. I really hope fixing switching over to BelaBox is gonna fix a lot. Because like the signal here isn't bad. Which I'm honestly quite surprised that. We should be. It's like slightly north of where we're going. And I feel like an interesting story behind it, because if you translate, like it could be translated as the people.
700. 209. Skipping again. Lima Julian. Trying to fix the stream. King Lima Julian. Successfully fixed the stream.
Nice view. I just need my charging ting so I can charge my phone. And then I'm ready. Maybe if I can get in here. Oh my god. Hello. Welcome to this nice view. I know. You thought the dog barking was creepy. What do you do when the dog stops barking? Don't get murdered.
King Lima Julian. Scene successfully switched to live.
I wonder if that actually works or not. We'll see. Get you guys strapped in proper. See if the signal out here is good enough or if it's too bad. We shall never know if we don't try.
King Lima Julian. Current bitrate 4,395 kilobits per second.
Dun dun dun. I actually forgot the drum at home. Oh well. Oh well. So be it. Can't win. Let us see if I am talking with myself or if we're actually working again. It looks like we're working again. That's cool.
Chroma 12KX Nemo Love.
Hi, Chroma. Hello. So I was gonna drive down this road, but I saw the sign that says driving allowed from the 1st of May to the 30th of September. Which to me means that because it's not the like in that time zone or in that slot of time, we're not allowed to drive. So I figured we'd be on the safe side and not drive. Even though the GPS wanted me to drive down there. And it looks like people have been driving down here, but rather safe. I'm sorry. Beep boop. But yeah, it seems like we're having a lot of issues today, so I don't know what that's about, but yeah. Please do keep informed if it freezes again. Although it should be less likely to do it when we're not driving.
Incorrect target. Hello, Tranquil.
Hey, incorrect target. How are you today?
Incorrect target. Tech issues day.
Yep, apparently.
Incorrect target. Day like every day. Chroma Arena.
Yeah, it's sometimes. I don't see any fish. Whoa. It's got quite a bit of speed to it.
Oh yeah, it's bad. Keeps lagging.
Okay. Oi.
King Lima Julian. Scene switch to low bit rate. King Lima Julian. Current bit rate 4 kilobits per second. Incorrect target. Not gonna lie, I've seen better than 4 kilobits per second.
Vi følger bare med så. Hvis du tager fat i den der, fordi jeg har ikke meget plads i hænderne.
King Lima Julian. Scene successfully switched to live.
See if that fixes it. Wah. The 4 kilobit per second was when I killed the camera.
Hello. Incorrect target. WB. Incorrect target. We will see.
Hey, David. We shall see. If it's still trashed, who knows?
Incorrect target. So far so good. I'ma change the name as soon I can laughing face.
Yeah, you need to settle on a name though. You can't keep changing it. I also turned on the bitrate from the backpack. We'll see if that works too. Who knows? We shall find out.
Well, it's gonna be night rave in the future.
Okay. Cool, cool. Oh, this looks wet. I can see why they don't want people driving down here during the winter. It's a lot of water. How deep does it get though? Pretty deep. Pretty deep.
Incorrect target. This is like a lake in the middle of the road.
Yeah, pretty much. I think the problem is all of the snow that's melting, it's running down the road and then, well, obviously it's gonna run across there, but it also run in this direction apparently.
Rational_sale. Hey guys, a month for S.
Irrational sale. I just wanted to see if there's a way to get across though. Like onto this side.
Click N. Ola. Incorrect target. Of the
Hey,
field
click
to
N.
go. High Farm 73. Don't be like the Lego dude driving around on the ice and go through it. Lego might have gotten him a lot of money, but not that much logic. Laughing face. Rational_sale. I'm traumatized by mud and puddles after this winter. LUL.
There's a pretty big puddle.
Click N. Holy shit, been following here since 2K14, haha.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Target. Rational_sale. Hey guys.
What, have I been on Twitch for 9 years now? Like on and off? Welcome to Walking in the Marsh ASMR. Well, if we need to save someone, there's the possibility of that up and down the beach.
Rational_sale. Nice.
Yeah, 9 years and 20 days. We've been around for a while. Oh, nice sandbanks out here.
Click Latin. Colon opening parenthesis, opening parenthesis, opening parenthesis.
We're all pretty ancient when it comes to Twitch. I think this is too deep to walk across though.
High Farm 73. If it wasn't for Critical Role, I probably wouldn't have been on Twitch. Rational_sale. Bomber Jack Upper.
Yeah, boomer chat, yeah. What is that? Is that a giant jellyfish that's died here? Is that what that is? Definitely looks like it. I don't know if all you saw was the side of my face, but I'm looking at that thing.
Incorrect target.
Woo!
Incorrect target. That jelly looks like alien.
Yeah, most stuff from the underwater world looks like aliens, to be fair. Oh, this is quicksand. Woo! That seems dangerous. You can feel on it when you walk, like you can tell when you walk in quicksand. It like just, I don't even know, I could probably do this instead. But yeah, you can tell like the color change in the sand as you're like pushing stuff around, adding some energy to it.
TV told me that once in quicksand you're dead, so stay out laughing.
It depends. If you know how to get out, you're not that dead. But if you panic and you sink in, then yeah. But like if I was just standing here, like you can see my boots sinking in now.
Correct target. I have not experienced it many times, maybe twice in life.
It's kind of funny though. But yeah, like if it's the low tide now, which I would guess it is, it would end up like sinking in, getting stuck, and then you'd drown slowly and painfully. But it's kind of interesting how quickly you sink in. I didn't even realize we had the possibility of quicksand here. The question is also, how deep is it? Like, because like over here it's not a problem, it's over there it's a problem. I'll stop messing around. Although it is kind of fun. It's been a while since I've been at the beach. And that is insane, like how fast that went.
Incorrect target. Keep looking for problems seems good.
I mean, if you stand still, you're not sinking in. I feel like a lot of movies over dramatize quicksand, where it's like, hey, you walk into quicksand and you immediately die. Almost like you're sinking in, no matter if you're moving or not.
Quicksand overrated laughing face.
I mean, it's like most things in movies, it's over dramatized, right?
Incorrect target. At least it looks amazing seems good.
Yeah, it looks pretty good out here. We could probably fetch the other camera and look at it when it goes to the sunset, but it'll be 5-10 more minutes, I think. Standing still is very cold. Oh, that's deep. It just sinks in. Oh, this one is definitely also one of those, you add a bit of kinetic energy to it and it starts liquefying. Someone else was standing here with bare feet, I guess.
It's like magnetic sand or something.
Yeah, kind of. I think we can find it at the West Coast as well, but not as, like, I've never seen it as aggressive as this is.
Incorrect target. Well, there are other people in Denmark.
That's true. I mean, wow, there are other people in Denmark. Did you see someone? I didn't even see them. It looks like there's a sandbank there as well, and then the one right in front of us. Boop-boo-doo.
Incorrect target. We don't see them but have evidence.
Oh, okay. Love all these like small trails that something is leaving. I believe it's like clams that are digging themselves down and then squirting up a bunch of sand. Most of the time, I can't remember, but I think it's because they're filter feeding on the sand. Like they're just grabbing a ton of sand and then taking all the microbes out of it, and then they're just squirting it out like poop. So if I had the shovel with me, we could try and dig them up and see what they are, but alas, I do not have my shovel with me. Shovel is at home. Whoa. So much dead seaweed.
Where you at? What beach?
It's a good question. Let me check the map. I am... It's a place called Smutehaver. And it's the beach just out in front of that forest. It's like this is a big forest. Obviously. Somewhat big. Smutehaver. And you can look it up on the maps if you want. Is that a swan in the middle of the water here? I believe it is. I think we should get out the other camera and just set it up somewhere. Assuming I have the connection to do it here. I should really invest in like a small bag of some sort. I also see a dog, but I do not see the owner of the dog. Oh, now I do. See two dogs. Not to worry though. Hi. Soon. Assuming I didn't forget a cable. I don't think I did. Are we still good on the signal? Or has it died on us?
Rational_sale. All good.
Nice.
Seems good. Incorrect target. Signal is great.
GG. GG. I should show you exactly what I'm looking at, because I can do that with this other camera. Can't really do that with the camera on my backpack.
Morks. Did I just zone out for like 30 minutes on TikTok? Yes, I did.
No worries. It's one of those days today, I think.
Chromacarina. LOLOLL. Chromacarina. That's a mood. Morks. MMMHMMM.
Oh no. God damn it. I have this HDMI switch on the strap of the backpack, but unfortunately, it's only anchored down.
Morks. But I stopped when I came across a borderline predatorial TikTok. Chromacarina. EW.
Oh shit, maybe I should make sure I fix that before I try. Image size, quality.
Morks. I can English, I swear.
HDMI resolution 720. Alright, here goes nothing.
Hi Farm 73. Saw a list of previous owners of the nearby gods. No idea what the English name is, but not many. Normal Jensen, Hansen or Nielsen among them.
Oh, goes. Okay, I was like, what? Makes sense now. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys see that swan? That one right there?
Incorrect target. Goods.
It's like mansions. Castles. Not really castles though. Whoops, where did they go? There's actually two of them if you look real close.
Morks. I think mansions are the somewhat correct term. Hi Farm 73. A bit more than a mansion, more like an oversized farm laughing face. King Lima Julian. Rec started. King Lima Julian. Current bitrate 3906 kilobits per second. XNE Morgs. Birdie poo.
Fucking hell, I'm trying to hold this with my hands.
XNE Morgs. Plain poo.
Come on, focus, you dumb camera. What the
Incorrect
fuck?
target. Oh nice zoom for a plane. High farm 73. Astate is the English word. Incorrect target. But hard to keep up LUL.
The problem is I'm not just holding the camera, I'm holding a tripod as well.
XE Morgs. Oh, it's a UFO.
Yeah, it turned into a blurry UFO, that's for sure. But like, I really like this look here, that looks pretty. And then we can zoom in on the distance. Let's see if we can get that bird in view again.
XE Morgs. Lol, a UFO. The way she says it, P.
Look at the swan, so pretty.
High farm 73. Everything flying is a UFO until you figure out what it is.
Stop swimming! I'm trying to keep up with the camera. I'm keeping it smooth. I love the zoom on this camera though. What you eating there? You filthy animal. Yum 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 yum. Oh, by the way, let me zoom out and then see if we can find it. I might have to twist the tripod a bit. Oh, there it is. It's just me not going far enough. So that's the moon. God damn it. I'm like trying to do that right there. I can't zoom in any
High
further.
farm 73. Incorrect target. This is not a bad zoom.
It's a pretty good camera considering it was only like, what, $100? Like, you pay a lot more for higher quality cameras. But yeah, this is a 54 times zoom. So this is what it looks like when just looking without the zoom. It's just a dot.
Soundwire, free versions. Is there a man in the moon? Incorrect target. It's really good.
I don't know if there's a man in the moon. We should go ask someday. Look at that view though. That is beautiful. The swan has disappeared. No, it's still there. I just can't see it. Whoops. I do love these trees as well. I didn't even notice that until now. It's like a tiny burb sitting in the... I guess it disappeared. There was a tiny burb in there. There's something like really intriguing about like a fallen over tree like that. Let me just put the tripod down so I don't have to sway in the wind. That is not here, just my hands. Or like a fallen over tree like that, I don't know. There's just something dystopian about it, I don't know. Whoops, sorry.
Incorrect target. Nothing intriguing for me, LUL.
I don't know, I like it. I like it.
Ex-Hawks. At some point in my life, I really want to go make videos of abandoned houses.
That
I
would
love
be fun.
abandoned houses.
That would be fun, yeah, I agree. Or like abandoned factories, like anything that's just like dystopian in itself, really. Need to be careful with standing on this sandbank. I can feel me feet sinking in.
Incorrect target. Oh, so you switch scenes from camera to camera.
Yeah, I just switch camera actually. I don't even switch scenes. I just click the switch on the HDMI switch. It's a big boulder lying on the beach over there. I can't even see that with my naked eye.
Incorrect target. Oh, HDMI switch. That's a simple solution, LUL.
Yeah, so the only problem you would have with that is audio. Because you'll be switching audio as well.
Yeah, things that just are left there too, dead, on its own. I am weird like that. I feel the houses, so kinda.
Like, the only reason why we don't have issues with the audio right now is because I'm using the wireless microphone that is plugged directly into the encoder. And I know that's probably going to be a problem with the BelaBox, unless you've taken care of that. But like, it's not that many encoders out there that actually have a AUX input for audio. But yeah, sometimes you just need the simple solution for whatever you're doing. Like, that's the easiest way to go, right?
King Lima Julian. Record stopped.
Do 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 do.
Incorrect target. It's already too high level for me to understand. rational_sale. You can connect an USB sound card and change the sound card ZID in the pipeline file.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I'd have to figure out how to do that then. But it's not like a game breaker for me, because I could just plug in the wireless microphone to the camera and then that's it. It's not a problem. I've done that before, that's how we started out. And it's not that often that I actually end up switching cameras like we do today. In all fairness, like it happens, but it's not that often that I've been doing it. And I think we can find workarounds for that. Like this camera itself doesn't even support a different microphone. Spooky forest. That's a cool looking tree though. Some cool looking trees. Come on, one. But yeah, if I wanted, I could just put the backpack on the tripod and leave the tripod and walk away, and you would still be able to hear me because of the wireless mic, which is great. But it would always be like, the camera always has to be near the backpack. I'm not wirelessly transmitting camera feed to the backpack. Although that could probably be done at some point. Almost feel like I'm walking around with a two-handed weapon. I fucking meet someone, beat them up with a tripod. See horse trail here though. So many like mole burrows or whatever you want to call them, like all the places they pushed up the earth. I think we get out to the road if we continue that way.
Too much games, Kappa.
Too much gamer. You use it like a spear. I have seen some videos where they're using a fishing pole and a camera attached to said fishing pole. To get some interesting footage. Sometimes that camera might just be a phone, but I mean, there's many ways to do fun things, I suppose. Quite amazed we haven't lost the signal yet. Walking into this not so dense forest.
Incorrect target. Yes, it works great so far.
I even upped the bitrate again. I'm just gonna fix this because my camera came on loose or on tight. Started spinning on a tripod. I don't know, that means if I keep walking like that, it'll eventually just fall off. Not that we've tried it, but I could imagine. I don't know, maybe we just started out with some tech issues today and it was just a mixture of that and driving that completely annihilated it. But I do think it would be a good idea of me to figure out, although like right now it's just a temporary solution because I got tired of no rips crap. But the server I have set up for RTMP, setting it up so I can easily reboot it from my phone is probably a good idea. Because sometimes you just need to like reboot that server and install updates and all of that other crap. Well, the sun is no longer here. Goodbye, sun. I think all we have left is some remnants of the sun hitting the upper atmosphere at this point. So it won't be long before we need to start heading back before it gets completely dark and we can't see crap because I didn't bring a light. I think what intrigues me so much about the dead trees, so to speak, and like, which you can also tell is like the corrosion of the terrain has uprooted some of the trees here.
Incorrect target. In Poland is completely dark already.
Oh wow. It's Poland? No, Poland is not further. Well, Poland is further to the east. So that would be why. But yeah, like, I was a wee lad, so to speak, in the hurricane of '99 here in Denmark, one of the biggest hurricanes we've ever had. I don't know, like all the aftermath of like, you know, these giant holes that the trees leave in the ground when they take half the roots with them up as they fall over in windy conditions. Like all of this is just a reminder of like how powerful nature is without falling down. That would have been fun. So like to me, the trees that's fallen over and like a reminder of how powerful nature actually is like, I don't know. It's like a grounding feeling of like, hey, you're still here. Even though part of nature has clearly failed to withstand the test of time. I think we should start heading back though. I don't, like, you can't really see much more of the sun. The coloration in the sky has gone, which means in 10 minutes it's going to be pitch black.
Incorrect target. Tree is fallen, but you are still standing.
Yeah. And then there's rocks like this where, as a child,
Target. Standing asterisk.
I would look at rocks like this and think, ooh, red stuff on a rock, it's blood of people from the Stone Ages. Only to realize later in life that it's probably just algae that's been irritated while it's growing. And because it's been irritated, they become red. But I like the story of the rock being covered in like dried out blood much better, although it's highly unlikely. But like you look at a rock like this one, and like it looks like a splash pattern. Not really, but maybe. A bit of imagination and being a child. But yeah, I don't know.
Target. But it still stay with you to this day.
I mean, it's memories from my childhood that I sometimes need to go out and remind myself of. It's weird because as a child I used to be, we lived on the countryside, so what you see here is pretty normal, like big open landscapes, not necessarily the ocean or the sea, depending on what terms we're using. I believe this is the sea, not the ocean. Anyways, So like having a big open area or somewhere that leads to a little patch of trees kind of takes one back. Back to the days when things were simple. And still not simple. Do 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 do. What do you need to say that the like growing up part? Like having to pay your bills and shit like that? Yeah, sure. Whatever. That shit's automated. I don't think about it. It just happens. But having to try to motivate yourself constantly, I don't know. It could be difficult.
Back to the days when you didn't know, yeah, things are not simple, LUL.
Yeah. The more you learn, the more you know, the worse it gets. Wonder why there's sand up here. Like, why are they taking sand up here? Like, are they cleaning off the beach in the summer and then just dumping it here? Is that what's going on? It's a bit weird. Especially because a lot of this could look like a nature reserve because it's not being harvested or anything. Although you could use, like back in the days, and still to this day, some places they have huge farms of these reeds. And they use the reeds for roofing.
Motivation, tell me about it.
So you see some of the old houses here in Denmark, they still have like wood bindings and like the really old style houses, even though they can be super modern on the inside. But you still have this kind of reef for the roof. Oh my god, English. I don't even know if that's the correct term either. And like during the winter, all of this is covered in water. And during the summer, all of this water would evaporate so they could easily harvest it. And you could actually be able to walk around it as if it was a field. I believe that's also where Denmark gets its name from. It's changed over centuries, but back in the day it was Danemark. Which basically means the Danish marsh. Which is exactly what this is. Marshlands.
Incorrect target. Good to know.
Although, I mean, I might be saying some things that might be correct. I might also be saying some stuff that's not correct. Make sure to fact check what I'm saying, that's all I'm saying. But I believe that is why. It used to be like, I don't know. It's the thing that I've been hearing a lot lately. Is that Danish is very literal, like it's a very literal language. We say things as they are. I can't think of any good examples right now.
Incorrect target. No worries, I'm usually incorrect.
But like a lot of our words mean exactly what they mean. Like there's no pissing about, it's just... I see someone's been walking out here. I'm kind of curious what's out here. It's a tiny tree. That's what's out here, a tiny tree.
Incorrect target. So it's not like French pepper.
No, we're not hiding meaning in words. This looks like it could be a wet experience. This looks pretty deep. It's definitely not frozen anymore. I think our trip ends here, but we could possibly go out there when it was frozen. That would have been interesting. And then when you get into like the deeper end of the story of like what role Denmark plays in like worldwide history, it's weird to think that such a small country has such a huge impact.
For comparison, Poland is from Polish word
Oh, cool.
incorrect target. So it's fields land.
Which would make sense if majority of Poland is, what do you call it, like agricultural. Kind of like Denmark is also a lot of agriculture. But you,
Incorrect target. As we have good farming ground.
exactly. And the same thing can be said for Denmark. Denmark has, when it's not flooded,
Incorrect target. Yeah.
Denmark usually has pretty good grounds for farming as well. Majority of our income is farming, which is weird when you think about how much we also play on the international markets in technology. But like, we don't have any raw resources, so a lot of our power dwindled when you got to the industrial age, where steel and metal and manufacturing was in the high place. So we innovated elsewhere, which is thinking, philosophy,
High farm
technology.
73. The fun thing about Denmark is that the dudes that once lived in Jutland either left or got wiped out by what is now the Danes.
Yeah, that's an interesting way to put it, but that is true. Take a look at the river, just because we can. Although it's getting dark, so people probably can't see anything. But the water in this river is pretty high up. Excuse me. This fluff of trying to not tread on small bushes here. Not the foam. One can't help but wonder if this dam was put in place for some animal. Thank you for the follow, Joker. Thank you very much for that follow. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Bog tree.
High farm 73. Incorrect target, no doubt.
It's quite interesting when you think about this. Actually, a video I saw
Incorrect
yesterday.
target. People live somewhere peaceful until some Europeans will not come to kick them out.
Sounds like world history summed up in one sentence. I saw a video yesterday where they were talking about the future of the European Union. And it was quite interesting because, like, to me, the image of the countries' borders and like how countries are set up and like what the world map looks like, to me that's very static. but in reality it's super dynamic. Like, the borders as we know them today have only been that way for, what, maybe a century, maximum of 2 centuries. Like in the 1950s, you have the Commonwealth, and prior to that, like 2 decades prior to that, all of the what is it called? What's the word? All of the colonies that were in America started to also become independent. So like the huge kingdom that was the United Kingdom, all of a sudden became very small. And like, it's the same story about the Roman Empire and the Persian Empire. I think the one empire that still stands to this day, that has become massive and then contained and like flourished, or whatever you want to call it, for more than millennia, is probably China.
Incorrect target. Worst signal area.
Yeah, it's probably not great here. We shall move on swiftly.
Incorrect target. So we miss your Great Empire story.
Oh, rip. Disappeared.
Incorrect target. Julian. Refreshing stream completed. Incorrect target. That helped.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think in the poor signal areas like this one, it's not great. It seems a lot worse today than it was the other day, but it might also just be very much dependent on the area. We shall see. Who knows? Damn, this tripod is cold. Like freezing. Freezingly cold. Yikes. Yikes.
Lima Julian. Current bitrate 4,598 kilobits per second.
Doo-doo-doo. I need to figure out what to eat. Or we should just starve. That's also an option. It's only 6 o'clock. Do 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 do. Yay.
Low Hill 07. Food. You wanna eat food? Lol.
Hello, hello. Just trying to figure out where is a good place to go for that. I mean, we can drive up from. Let's go to.
Head north on Landeveen.
Let's go north. Boom, boom.
Take the next left to stay on Landeveen.
Of course.
Continue for 1.5 kilometers.
Can I get onto the road first?
Continue for 8 kilometers.
Despite the shift in kilometers, that's crazy. Kilometers.
King Lima Julian. Refreshing stream completed. 715,209. Did you switch to media source? Correct target. Still hard F. Incorrect target. Oh, welcome back.
I didn't switch to media source. I didn't mess around. I messed around with media source, but I decided it didn't work. So it's still VLC source, but I don't know why it's acting up like that. The only thing I can think of that I changed is when it goes to the connection loss screen. It is now the same live feed as it was before, or as the one that is on the main feed. And network cache has been set to 400 instead of 1000 milliseconds. Now I have no idea if it freezes constantly or what's going on. No idea.
715,209. Did you say you added the VLC source on the offline screen?
Yeah. It's always been there, to be honest, but maybe it shouldn't be. I mean, it's on the low bitrate screen, but it's the same feed, so I don't really see the point of that, but...
$715,209. Better to not have it there.
Okay. Let's fix that then. Hopefully it's not too soft on the side here.
715,209. This noise gate is weird, haha. King Lima Julian. Scene switch to low bit rate. King Lima Julian. Current bit rate 917 kilobits per second. 715,209. No road noises. No road noises. King Lima Julian. King Lima Julian. Scene switch to live. Live. Lima Julian. Current bit rate King Lima Julian. Scene switch to low bit rate. Low bit rate. King Lima Julian. Lima Julian. Current bit rate 853 kilobits per second. 715,209. Just have the VLC source on low and live scenes.
Yeah, that's what I just did. I had to shut down the program or the script for a second to do that, but that's what it is now. The noise gate is pretty, like, It's very high-end noise gate compared to some of the old ones.
Ping Lima Julian. Scene switch to live. Ping Lima Julian. Current bit rate 1032 kilobits per second.
But yeah, you are right. It's probably kind of weird not having road noises at all. There's more of an attempt to try and solve that high-pitched sound that you guys were hearing. But maybe it's a bit too hardcore of a solution. Maybe I need to find just a low-pass filter or something like that. High-pass filter, I guess it's called when it's a high pitch. Because like nobody needs to hear the high pitches anyways. At least not that high pitch. But this noise filter I have now is like an AI noise filter, so it's actually like it's at the same level as the RTX noise filter, which is insane. Like you can literally, I don't know how to explain it, but you could stand next to a dish, not a dish, what do you call it, like a washing machine or anything like super noisy, and it will filter it out completely, no problem. So maybe I should undo that change. Because as far as I know, it even filters out music as well. Like, that's how good it is. We've tried it one stream where I was listening to music while driving. That's so funny. Because it's so not... Like, you can hear the blinker, which probably sounds super loud then. That's ridiculous, man.
300 meters, turn right onto Linen Route 329.
Can you even hear TTS and all of that then, or is TTS also filtered? I remember Pete saying TTS sounds funny today, but I didn't really think twice about it. TTS always sounds funny.
Turn right onto Linen Route 329. Yes, TTS, UL.
So we're just adding on to the illusion that this is just a green screen and we're not actually outside.
Correct target. TTS is take the second right onto Tofty, then turn left onto Linen.
Okay.
Incorrect target. Take the next left onto Strandgate, then turn left onto Levi.
Free version.
Can't hear TTS clear. Okay. Let me pull over in a second and then fix that.
Incorrect target. Don't asterisk.
Just take one of these
Take the next left onto Levi.
parking lots. I can fix that while we're out at it. That's probably one of the best programs I found is the Google Remote Desktop.
Hill 07. TTS.
Text to speech.
Incorrect target. Text to speech. Low Hill 07. Okay.
So I'll turn off the noise suppression now, and you will hear the difference. You should be able to hear the car and everything.
Incorrect target. No, we hear car. In 200 meters, turn left onto TVA of I. XV Hawks. I hear your jacket moving even.
Damn.
Take the next left onto TVA of I, then continue onto Linen. 209. Tinnitus is backfield, bad man.
Yeah.
Take the next left onto Sportsvi, then turn left onto Algade.
I'm not sure what the fuck.
Turn left onto Algate, Route 32, then turn right onto Linen.
But I'm not allowed to turn left here, GPS. What are you trying to make me do?
$715,209. Is something hitting the mic?
Probably my seatbelt.
In 200 meters, turn left onto Akerup, Route 323.
If you heard anything, it's probably the
Turn
seatbelt.
left onto Akerup, Route 323.
I'm not sure what the fuck this GPS is trying to make us do, but sure.
In 300 meters, turn left onto Spangy by.
Spanking by? Okay.
Take the next left onto Spangy by.
Is the hitting thing on the mic still a
In
problem, or is
400
it fine now?
meters, turn right onto Lando. $715,209. In 300 meters, take off into the sky.
But as long as you don't hear that, like as long as you don't hear the seatbelt hitting the mic anymore, that's good.
Take the next right onto Lando.
That probably also means you weren't able to hear the ocean or the sea or anything. Like you couldn't hear anything. Probably not even the creek running down.
In 300 meters, turn right onto Linen, Route 329.
Oh well. Definitely noted that we do not use noise gate or noise suppression.
715,209. What's causing this high-pitched noise?
I believe it's the microphone.
Take the next right onto Linen, Route 329. Jedi swords.
I don't know. She was out and she was walking, and there's nobody gonna stop her from walking. The high-pitched noise is from the microphone.
Continue on Route 329 for 5 kilometers.
I don't know if it's in like a short circuit in the encoder or what it is. I mean, I could try and do something real quick and see if we can fix it. But once again, like doing all of these things while driving is tedious.
715,209. Do you need to ground it?
I mean, I don't know how I would ground it in a backpack. Especially because the microphones themselves are wireless as well. But yeah, grounding it could probably solve it, but I don't think that's the issue. I think it's just the fact that I have the encoder that's charging at the same time as it's using its internal battery, and the microphone is plugged into that, and that box is made of metal. Like the encoder itself is made of metal, or has a metal box around it.
715,209. That's possible.
But is it like super high pitch? Like the high pitch, is it super loud volume, or is it just there in the background? Like what's going on? Is it deafening compared to my voice? Just in the background? Okay. I'll try to do a little thing where I switch around the audio source from being the encoder to being the camera. I'll try and do that, but I just need a place where I can stop the car. Maybe we'll have to go back and use the other LAV mic. Level, yeah, I can't even speak. I cannot speak.
Incorrect target. Getting late. Hope your Danish is still in shape, LUL.
Oh, it is, don't worry. It's one of those things that once you've learned it, you can't forget it, even if you want it to.
In 400 meters, at the roundabout, take the second exit onto Ordensvej, Route 168.
We shall take the second exit and follow the bus.
Incorrect target. Then there must be something wrong with me.
I think it's... I don't know. I get to use Danish every day, pretty much. Even though I would probably prefer English, to be honest.
In 200 meters, at the roundabout, take the first exit onto Sondergaard, Route 329. In 100 meters, turn left onto Sondermarken. Turn left onto Sondermarken, then turn right onto Stensgaardsvej.
No. I don't want to do what you're saying, GPS lady.
In 150 meters, at the roundabout, take the third exit onto Stensgaardsvej.
How about no? I'm quite curious if it fixes the high-pitched sound when I change that around, but we'll see in a second. I think we might even have to follow this bus all the way where it's actually going. Maybe. Honk honk for no reason. Honk honk. Alright, let's see about fixing that. Changing the mics around to Teams. Alright, I will probably mute up a few things before I do.
Monkey bananas. Howdy all.
Hello. How is that? Hi, Monkey Bananas. I think I said hi, but
Macarena. MCROFTHI.
it should be better now, hopefully. No high-pitched sounds. Do this. Testing 1 2 10.
Incorrect target at Tranquilizer. Any chance you will visit or visited Catamind at some point? Would bring me some memories. Twitch Unity.
I mean, if they will let us, then sure. I would not mind at all. But now you are hearing it through the camera instead of hearing it through the encoder. I mean, obviously it's still running through the encoder, but it's running through the HDMI cabling and all of that crap first. So it's actually even more steps than just directly into the encoder. But it should be better now, I think. I hope. Hopefully no high-pitched sounds. I'm gonna go in and order some food, I think. But yeah, it would be nice to go back to Katamine at some point. I say back to, I've never been there, so I don't know. I should probably remember.
Low Hill 07. You do sound a bit different.
Okay. Whoops. Good different or bad different?
Low Hill 07. Granted, I didn't hear a high-pitched sound before.
Okay.
Incorrect target. Oh, you never been there, laughing face. OFC, not now, but at future stream when it will be won the way.
It's on Sjælland as far as I remember, right? Katamine, yeah. I was thinking of, what's it called? Kattegat. Hej. Nej. Pølsemix.
Med det hele?
Med ristet løg og karryketchup. Uden råløg.
Og du må komme til sand og krydderier.
Ja, det må du gerne.
Eller sand?
Nej, tak. Vil du have betaling med det samme, eller?
Det kan vi gøre. Sådan altså.
Ja. Hvor lang tid tænker du, der går?
Der går 10 minutter tid.
Det er bare i orden. Så ses vi om 10 minutter. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's nice being able to like walk around, not having to worry too much about. Just realized I didn't lock the car either, but like, I don't have to worry about getting tangled up. But yeah, 10 minutes, so we can do something for 10 minutes. If I can screw in this camera. There we go. There we go.
Incorrect target. Plenty of time to lock the car cover.
Oh yeah. I mean, worst case, someone runs off with the camera and you guys scream at me that someone's stealing the camera, right?
Incorrect target. You're welcome.
But yeah, we've been in this city a few times now. I actually never noticed that they have lights on the floor here. It's interesting. So let's just say it took me 3 minutes, then we'll see, say 28, so 38 approximately, give or take.
Incorrect target. What city it is?
It is a city called Glamsbjerg. Bum, 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 ba-dum. But yeah, having the audio like this also means if I were to get out the other camera and then switch audio source again,
Low Hill 07.
switch camera,
What kind of food are you getting?
you would be able to tell that we switched cameras because the audio would be different. But I mean, we'll cross that barrier at that point. I am getting
High Farm 73. Mountain of Glam Laughing Face. Incorrect target. Langeskov.
now Glamsbjerg, kind of what it says on this without the house at the end. The food I am getting is fries with sausages that's been cut and
High
then
Farm 73.
with roasted
Mansfield.
onions and curry ketchup.
Incorrect target. Ah. Incorrect target. Thanks.
No worries. No worries at all.
High Farm 73. Pulse mix.
Pølsemix, yep. I just found that most people don't know what pølsemix is. Even people like in Sweden and so. I remember these as a child. Many great memories of getting sick to the stomach because they spin around. Whee. Your prayer. Oh wow, that's interesting. So the New Testament in Danish, you can just come and grab if you want it. What does this say? I can't read it. Upside down.
Incorrect target. This lights you mentioned are new.
The lights? Oh, you mean the ones on the side of the house?
That meal sounds interesting.
They're
Incorrect
probably
target.
quite new, yeah.
I have photo of 2018 of it and there is no light neons yet.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they renovated it a bit. Not surprised at all.
Incorrect target. Yeah, no green lights on building in 2018.
I mean, maybe they put them up this year then, because I feel like they're actually quite new. I mean, not this year, yeah, last year, 2020. Sometime around then. It is a hotel. And then they have their own restaurant where they do takeaway now. But having to, like, getting takeaway from that place requires, like, booking in way advance. And it's quite expensive, if you ask me. Now you get to have the lovely ASMR of me walking around as well. Probably didn't have that earlier either. But yeah, during the summer there's also these train bike trails. Well, it's old train rails that have been converted. So you can now ride it with the train bike. Few more minutes, so I shall take these few minutes to put you guys back in the car so we're ready to go when it is. Looks like it's getting slightly foggy as well. God damn it. I need to figure out a different way of securing this to the backpack so it's not just sliding off all the time. Hopefully the high-pitched sound is gone.
Ja, det står med åb. Ja, ja. Du har taget biler.
Ja, det var pølsemix.
Jeg har ikke nogen. Jeg skal stå i morgen. Giv mig lige til.
Ja, så tror jeg, vi hører. Ja. En bacon cheese burger. Her var der kommet helt ind. Ingen tomater. Minus tomater. Så tager jeg lidt op med det.
Hvad for en rang?
Vi har en nacho. Det hele, eller?
Ja.
Og de der sodavand også. Og det skal jeg ikke kunne sige. Så kunne jeg lige gå og kigge på chips, men jeg tvivler faktisk på, at det er det. Jeg tror, det er en for det. Jamen, jeg kan godt lige gå ud og tjekke, hvis der er helt sikkert. Ja. Ellers så når du kigge efter, så kan det faktisk være på. Ja, jeg kan lige gå ud og kigge i hvert fald her. Så det er godt, at du kigge efter, ikke?
Jo.
Får det lige for en sikkerheds skyld. Ja. Og skal der salsa med til nachosene? Ja, tak. Ja. Jeg kan tage det hele, når jeg kommer. Ja, selvfølgelig.
Mange tak. God aften. Hej. Let's go. So many people. Some of them can't read. It's a nice little sign on the door that says maximum of 5 people. And this guy just fucking waits in without even counting if there's anyone in there. What a trash. Oh well. You got a Congo buyer too? No, I didn't. I didn't. Could have warned about a guy standing at the door. I didn't see him and I like kind of jumped because he was just standing there. Like trying to get around him and he's like standing right where the door opens as well. Like I don't know what he's waiting for, but he's just standing there.
Chroma Carina. Seems rude. Chroma Carina. But okay.
Who's rude? The guy standing at the door or me?
Incorrect target. Maybe he likes the stores.
Maybe. Fuck it, we'll give a round.
Chroma Carina. The guy blocking the door.
Oh yeah, I don't understand the, like, sure, if you need to like look in and see how many is standing there, I could get it and you'd have to stand there for a few seconds just to like actually judge. But he's just standing there. But yeah, I just noticed on my right hand glove that already now there's a little bit of the seam.
People do that all the time and they just don't care. Majority of people don't read the giant signs on doors.
I don't know why they don't, because they have a lot of information on them. But yeah, the
Arena. People be dumb.
bit of a seam on the glove is starting to come undone, so maybe I need to see if I can like put it back together so it doesn't get worse. But that kind of sucks because these gloves are like a week old.
I would also don't understand in Danish kappa.
I mean, it's these signs are actually quite.
Well, maybe.
They're not even in Danish as such. It's just a symbol. I guess it says persons or personer. Max antal personer, which means maximum number of people. But when it's a sign that has like the icon of a person and then a number, and we know that it's in the context of COVID, I feel like a lot of people. I feel like it sort of makes sense. But either way, like standing, at least he had his mask on. I'd give him that, but.
Arena. Yeah, that seems kinda obvious and you don't even need to know how to read really. iFarm 73. Max 3 is kinda universal.
Yeah. And then like inside this little place, they also had it so like while you're standing there waiting, there's tables that split people up so they can stand alone. Or you get, like you have that distance between you, whether you like it or not. Also, this area is going to be poor signal, so be ready for that.
Refreshing stream completed. $715,209. Back. Rational underscore sale. That worked.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing it. It still has the loop on it, so it should be fine, but I guess I just need to add more you know, in the VLC source it has the playlist. I just need to add 3 of them instead of just having one with loop. I guess that's it. I don't know. I feel like it's something dumb like that they've made in OBS, and then they're like, oh, it's only one thing, so we don't know how to loop it. I feel like that's the issue. I don't know. Because OBS has some dumb quirks every here and there. Like overall, it's a very good program and it's free, so I can't really complain. But it does have some of those niches where it's just like nobody tests it, and nobody probably ever thought of using it the way that we're doing. So it just doesn't work half the time. And then somehow we magically end up hitting that magic little quirk by accident, fixing it.
Rational underscore sale. You can submit patches smiley face.
Yeah, but I don't know how to do any C++ programming, so I can't really help him. Otherwise I would love to, but I fear we would cause more issues by attempting to program in C++ without the experience, attempting to help him, than just finding a way to work around it. But like if I had the skill and the know-how, I would love to attempt to implement another player than the VLC player, because the VLC player is absolute dog shit. And they're coming out with a VLC 4 this year, at least that's the rumors I'm hearing, and I'm like a bit skeptical about how well that's gonna work. Because they're talking about new UI, and I'm not interested in a new UI, I'm interested in something behind the scenes that actually work. But yeah. We are coming towards the end of the stream, so we need to find someone to raid. This guy has the long lights on, if you can't tell. It's crazy. Driving in the middle of a city with the long lights on, like the street lamps. You can't see any further than the street lamps, my friend. Anyways. We shall see who we can find to raid.
73. Goodbye and see you another day.
Thank you guys for hanging out. It's always a pleasure. Someone has taken my parking spot. That's fun. Fucking assholes. Guess we'll take the long way in today.
Incorrect target. Pleasure for me as well.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Rational underscore sale. CR. Chroma Karina. Dusty Telephone is painting skeleton minis. Jangles is doing a Hercules paint. Bepop cosplayer is doing makeup. Chroma Karina. No clue about any IRL stuff. 715,209. Bio. Low Hill 07. Later, my dude.
I've never rated Bebop cosplayer, so let's try that. Let's go say hi to Bebop cosplayer. I know it's dark webcam, you can't see. I can't see either. Let's say hi to Bebop. Dusty's raided her a few times. Well, hell yeah, let's go say hi then. Trying to screw this back in. There we go. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out and helping me try to fix all my issues. I feel like that's what IRL streaming is a lot of the time. It's just a bunch of issues. But we shall deal. Copy the rate messages if you want and go show some love. And then I'll be with you guys in a few moments as well as I make my way inside. But yeah, thank you very much. And yeah, I shall see you then. Boop.